So the first thing we need to do is we need to lower our landing gear. Now when we lower our landing gear, we do not need to go beyond after it touches the ground. Once it touches the ground, that's as far as it needs to go. We don't, all right? Still leaving all the weight on the fifth wheel. The next step is going to relieve the weight and put it on to the landing gear. So we're going to hit our air suspension. All right, right now there's a lot of weight on the fifth wheel. This gauge here indicates how much weight is on it. And the airbags are deflating right now, putting all the weight on the landing gear. Now, if you did this without the first step, the weight would still be on the fifth wheel, making it nearly impossible to slide. Okay, now that all the weight is on there, we can flip the fifth wheel switch. As you can see, the pin is in now. Let's go ahead and rewind that for a second. As you can see here, the pin goes in. Okay, now we can put it into reverse because I want to slide I want to go into this hole right here. So we're going to put it into reverse. So we're in reverse. We're going to go back like an inch. Let's keep an eye on it here. So I just want to go back a little bit more. That's as far as you want to go to get it into this hole. So the pin wants to come out, and we're going to keep it in reverse, and we're going to drive back really slowly until the truck stops, basically. Now, as you can see, the pin looks like it's out, but it's not completely out. It's always good to give the trailer a little bit of a shake, or the fifth wheel a little bit of a shake, just to get it out just that little bit more, just to make sure. There we go. As you can see, it went out even more. So it is always good before we raise the landing gear or the air suspension that we give a good visual look on both sides, just to make sure it's out. Okay, because right now, if we tried raising the landing gear, it'd be very difficult because all the weight is still on the landing gear. So we need to put all the weight back on the fifth wheel. So as you can see, this gauge here will indicate how much weight is actually on it. I have sped it up because it is very boring to watch. And now we can raise the landing gear. And that is how you slide your fifth wheel.